right, everybody, we are now going to start. We usually have a little bit of a gap in between, so we want everybody to have time. It's going to be an honor here in a moment to introduce a very dear friend of mine, His Excellency Adnan Al Noorani. No, it's interesting what we're going to learn about him, and come on up, is that this is a man with a vision. He is the founder of the Future Innovation Summit. And we're going to hear about the story of what the UAE is doing, how they are making an impact on the world. An impact that is also part of the world of Akon. It's also part of my world. That we are all part of this thing together. And it is with great honor that I invite His Excellency to come on up. And we're going to have some fun. Your Excellency.
How are you? Good?
You know, I am better now that you're up here with me, because you and I have spent a few days together. First off, so I'm all about shaking hands. It's good to see you, my brother.
Thank you.
So let's take a seat. Right there, right there. You know, I heard a song last night after you and I were together, and it was interesting that it hit me immediately. And it said, to rise up, to rise like the day, to rise up and be unafraid, to move mountains. How do you do that when it doesn't feel as if there is a path? How do you create the path?
Ladies and gentlemen, hi everyone. As you know, yesterday was the Mother Day of United Arab Emirates. I want to say Happy Mother Day to all the mothers in the world. Thank you. I want to tell you something that in this stage, when you were speaking about B2B or B2C or H2H, there is a long story of these things. Today, as a normal human beings, we are in our life circle or in business or any activity that we have in our life, we always use, each of you, I'm sure, we always use B2B or B2C. How come? Everyone say, how come? Today, with your wife, you will use as a B2B. You will ask her a favor, she will give you a favor back. It becomes B2B. Today, your friend will ask you for a favor, and you will charge them a little bit. It becomes B2C. But today, we forgot to use this mathematic as a H2H, human to human.
Well said.
When we use the mathematics of H to H to be human to human, there you will understand the value of the life. This is what I believe. Yes. Thank you.
I love that, and I used that earlier, that it's about the heart. That many people go through life not even knowing what they believe because they've been indoctrinated into something. And yet what I think is fascinating about spending time with you is that you love to read. What do you find in these books? Because believe it or not, there's this new generation, they don't read. They just trust the news to tell them everything about their day.
See, in each technology or each field, we have the bright side and the dark side. Today, we use some of the generation, they use a technology in a different dark side way. But they don't focus or concentrate, or as we are as a experienced people, or the people that they are into business industrial, to guide this generation. Yesterday in my speech, I was telling that we need to invest in the generation. You must not invest in Bitcoin or blockchain or NFT. I'm apologize, half of year all is blockchain and NFT and crypto. You need to understand that crypto or the digital currencies, it will be vanished in 2 years. Again, I'm saying it will be vanished in 2 years. Because there will be a currency to unite all the currencies in one. And it will be supported by USA, will be supported by America. This is one. Second thing, about NFT, you need 10 years to understand what is NFT. It's not the time now. The generation need 10 years, or the people need 10 years to be famous. Today, if you ask me what is the future, I will tell you the future, it is a metaverse and the space. You know, blockchain have a rule to cooperate with the, let's say, with the SpaceX and NASA. Nowadays, they are under discussion to see how the role of blockchain will be in this space. Thank you.
That's a beautiful way of putting it, and it kind of leads to when you and I were together at the office when Robert Grant was over with us. You know, you were telling me a story, and I said to you, it's fascinating coming at it from a Westerner's perspective of how perfect the UAE feels. And I said in terms of accountability, how can that be? And I asked you, how many people have you met with from how many different countries around the world? And yet it somehow comes together. So how many people have you met with from different countries? How many different countries?
Use the mathematics of edge to edge. Then you can meet everyone.
Ah, edge to edge. All right, so leading into accountability, you're building something sustainable here, something that will be for the future. So who holds you accountable?
See, as you need to understand that as our country, I'm so much proud. And I'm proud to see this, everyone in this lovely planet. Because our country is the country of opportunities and hope, a country of tolerance. A lot of people from worldwide, they travel here for opportunities or to be far from some situation that they have. I want to take a little bit the time to give the message to the audience, if you don't mind, my best friend.
Please do.
All of you have the key of success to be who you are. Forget about famous people, forget about act. Be who you are. When you will gain the heart of a lot of people, there is your achievement, there is your legacy. The legacy is not to be fame, the legacy is not to be in social media, to have millions of the followers. It's as a normal human being, to be. There was a wise man, old man. There was a young man. He asked the old man, he told them, where I can find more opportunities or I can add value to my life or I success. The old man said, when you will be normal human being, there you will find more opportunities, less competition. This is how I believe. Thank you.
As an Emirati, you grew up here. This is your home. Those of us that only started coming here literally, I think about 3 years ago, we've only ever known this. What transformation have you seen as you look back as a little boy?
As a little boy?
Yeah, going all the way back. What transformation?
It is a hard question,
what
actually.
What did it look like?
To be honest, where today I reached and what is my position today, because I struggled from zero. When I was 17 years old, my father told me, I will not give you the money of the university. You need to earn your money and you need to go to university. Today who I am, it's because of my parents, and today who I am, because of my struggling, my hope and faith. Same yesterday I told you, hope, faith, success is a magic. If you stick to it, you will success.
So they say that hope is the last thing to leave a person. And yet every single day, that is what the United Arab Emirates represents, hope. Hope for a future that will be here and be stronger.
You know why we are strong in a strong country? Because thanks to our leadership, they invest in the generation. When you invest in the generation will lead the legacy. They are the future. There is a lot of countries, my heart pain, when they are older than us, but still they are suffering in economy. They are not investing in generation. But us, in 50 years, from sand to strong civilization. Thank you.
That's beautiful. You know, I want to kind of start talking a little bit about the Future Innovation Summit and what you're a part of creating and the people that you're bringing together. When did this idea first come to you?
Again, I do.
The Future Innovation Summit.
Yes.
When did this start?
It's a start in October 11, 12, if I don't be mistaken, 2021, under the leadership of His Highness Sheikh Saqer bin Mohammed bin Khalid Al Qasimi. God bless him. I told them that we need to support the generation. Our conference in 2021 was the first conference in GCC to support the students in university. We have a lot of conferences, a lot of exhibitions happening, but we forget the puzzle to add the value to the audience or to the exhibitors. We need to focus on this issue because in my summit, there was supporting the students. There was 40 startup students from different universities that they were in my summit and they got support worldwide from different countries.
I mean, that's incredible. Just yesterday, I was asked to speak at an upcoming Israeli crypto event. That something happened here in back, what was it, August of 2020, the Abraham Accord.
It's about the crypto, you mean?
Yeah.
I think 1 week ago there was Expo Crypto, I think.
It's amazing what we kind of see what's going on in the space and how people are uniting around the world and they're coming here to learn.
Of course. I think our time is coming over. Let me give the last message to the audience.
About 4 minutes left for the crowd if they want to know. 4 minutes.
One moment, talk to yourself. Say, what mistake I did in my past to convert it now to the success? Because the past will teaching you a lesson. Not nowadays in current situation that we are, that there is a COVID, thanks to God, now the life come more easier. Remember that we as a family, who you love, who you care, who you are not talking to, grab the phone, talk to him because the life is short. You don't know one day what will happen. Or your parents may be in the corner and you are busy in your business. They are waiting for one call to tell them hi. Put the smile on the people that who you love. When you put the smile, believe me, the life will come more beautiful in your life. Always go backside of your dreams. Be who you are. People think that Elon Musk, Bill Gates, rich, wealthy people, they come rich like this. No. If you go backside of their story or book, you will find a deeply sad story each of them they have till they reach to this position. Everyone say that they are not supporting, they are helping. No. Elon Musk was sometimes sleeping in the street. Then he reached to this position. Bill Gates, he was eating McDonald's when he reached to this position. Lot of people. Steve Jobs, God bless his soul, when he was sick, he understood the value of the life. Because in his life, he was not telling thank you to anyone. He was arguing with everyone. When he got the sickness, he started to understand the value of the life and tell to everyone, thank you, forgive me, apologize. Each of you, believe me, you have someone you love. Take a moment to call, to ask about him. Because you don't know this person in your life, what he is in hard situation, what he is happening to him. Try to contact him and tell him, forgive me, how you do, how are you my mother, how are you my father. Sis, you want something? It's very important in our life. Because at the end of the day, nobody will be near to you, only you except your family. God bless everyone and God bless all your families. Thank you so much.
So we're down to the final 90 seconds. And I'm going to ask all of you to take out your smartphones if you don't already have it. Send an email, send a text message, and I'm going to be quiet for about 24 seconds and then give us our sign off. Find someone to send a message to, starting now.
I want to see more people catching their phones to send
Yeah,
the
I mean,
message.
seriously, I
Please.
can tell some of you are a big deal on
Believe
Instagram.
me, it will help. Believe me.
Arthur, I'm looking right at you right now from Gamer Hash.
Yes.
Take your phone out, man. Send mama a big message. Thank you for letting me go on a vacation. No, I mean
Believe
work.
me, when you will send the message, you will feel the heaviness. It's released from your body.
Well, I'm going to end it with this. To start every day at work like it's your first. And to leave every day with your family like it's your last. Thank you again, everybody, and thank you to His Excellency.
Thank you. Appreciate
Always
it.
an honor and a pleasure. And thank you to all of you. Give yourself a round of applause. You're a great
Yeah,
audience.
Thank you. Consider UAE your second country. Thank you.
And then raise your hand if you actually did that, and I'm hoping everybody sent somebody a message. Cool, you see that? That's cool. Impact. Thank you, everybody.